Okay, and welcome back. And today I want to talk about two verbs that are very important. Two types of verbs actually. There are many types of verbs, but these types of verbs that are basically used in simple present or present continuous. Okay, we will talk about that, like which one or which of them we can use in present continuous and which one of them we can use in simple present. Also, we can say they are used first. They are used, some of these, or one of them is used in continuous tenses usually, and the other of them, of this one, is used in simple tenses. Okay, stative verbs. Let me two types of verbs. Okay, two types of verbs. Oh my God. Guys, sorry, I'm a little bit tired because, I've been teaching since the 8 o'clock, been working a lot these days because of this coronavirus. We've been working very hard for our students to get them back in touch and to teach them. So sorry, guys, for these mistakes. We're humans, we make mistakes. If we don't make mistakes, then we won't grow. Yeah, we learn from mistakes, but the thing is that you have to learn from your mistakes. If you're doing the same mistake again and again, then you have to take care of yourself. Okay, there are two types of verbs. First, action verbs. Okay, next one, non-action verbs. Wow. So, first one, let's talk about action verbs. What are they? Action verbs. Action verbs. They show these kind of verbs show that these kind of verbs have a physical action. Physical action, for example, when you eat, it has a physical action. It's a physical, you put something in your mouth with your hand, with spoon or with fork, and it has a physical action. For example, these verbs are like eat. Eat is an action verb. Eat, sleep, drive, talk, and etc. Okay. Next one. Number two is non-action verbs. Non-action verbs. What are they? These kind of verbs does not have a physical action. Remember, they are mental verbs, which means whatever you're doing it in your mind, in your brain. For example, let me give you an example. Agree. When you agree with someone, you agree in your mind, right? You believe something, you believe it in your mind. You love something or someone, you love it in your mind. You need something, you need it in your mind. It's a mental verb. You want something, you want it in your mind. So these are all what? Yeah, these are all non-action verbs. The other name for non-action verbs is stative verbs. So easy. Non-action verbs or You can say stative verbs. So what's the point that I told you about these two verbs? So be careful that in these two verbs, yeah, first one, action. Let me give you a note. Action verbs are usually used in present, and I'll make it general, in continuous tenses. Okay, for example, I'm eating a sandwich. Yeah, so this verb is an action verb, and this action verb is used in continuous form. Also, you can use it in any tense, but remember that tense should be what? Continuous form. Like this is a present. This is a present continuous tense. Okay. Next one. I have been eating chocolate since morning. So what is this? Yeah, again, this is a present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous tense. Remember, so we use all the action verbs. Keep this one in mind. We usually use action verbs. The verbs, I mean these verbs. There are many more. Anything that has an action, they're called action verbs. We usually use them in continuous tenses. For example, I'm eating a sandwich. So see, this is a continuous verb. Yeah, continuous form of the verb. So present continuous again. And let me underline this one, continuous tenses. This is a continuous, present continuous. Next example, I have been eating chocolate. Again, this verb is in continuous form. So the tense is present continuous. Okay? The verb is present continuous. Next one, non-action verbs are usually used in simple tenses. See, this is the big difference between action and non-action verbs. So let me underline this. For example, I believe in one God. I believe in one God. So this verb is in base form. Usually they do not take ing form. So this is a simple present tense. Okay, so as I told you, we use them in simple tenses. This is simple present. Okay. Next one, let me take one verb from here. We needed that car. We needed that car. So again, this is a simple past tense. See this one, guys? So easy. So this is used in simple tense. Which simple? Simple past tense. So again, I want to tell you shortly that note, action verbs are usually used in continuous tenses. Okay? Remember, like simple, for example, action verbs are usually used in continuous tenses. For example, I'm eating a sandwich. This is a present continuous tense. Okay? This verb is an action verb, so we used it in present continuous. Next one, I have been eating chocolate since morning. So this verb again takes ing, and this is a present continuous tense. So present perfect or perfect continuous tense. Next one. So you use all of them like in past continuous, present perfect continuous, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. You just use action verbs in in continuous tenses. Okay, non-action verbs are usually used in simple tenses. For example, I believe in one God. This believe is a non-action verb and the tense is simple present. As I told you, we use them in simple tenses. Next example, we needed that car. This is a simple past tense. So the need is a non-action verb, or you can call it stative verb. Okay, so use them all in simple tenses. Simple present, simple past, simple perfect, simple future. Okay, just try to use them in simple tenses. That's all, guys. Thank you and take care.